for the interview this week, I conducted an interview with a person that had latent autoimmune diabetes type 1 that was acquired to the age of 40. I asked him approximately how long he's been using this glucose monitor, and he shared with me he's been using it for 6.5 years. I made sure to check, like, is it easy to use, is it convenient to use this blood glucose monitor, and he really in general just said this is it's a pain in the butt. It's not convenient. It's easy to use, but it's not convenient in any way. How long? And I asked, how long does it take to get results? And it was shared with me approximately the whole process takes 30 seconds, but the monitor to read the value will take 10 seconds after after the blood sample's been taken by the glucose monitor. How many times a day do you use this monitor? I asked, and usually it's 4 to 6 times a day this blood glucose monitor is used. And I asked, when do you take these measurements? And it was shared with me that it's before eating and 2 hours after eating, and as well right before going to bed, just to make sure the blood sugar is not too low. Do you often change the battery? I asked, and he shared with me no, because if there's any issue with battery, just replace it. He just replaces it, and he replaces it yearly anyway. And I asked how much does a glucose monitor cost in general? And it's usually $30 on average. And I asked him, like, can the use of this monitor be painful at any time? He's like, yes, every time, but it's also a low amount of pain. And I looked for like a rating on a scale, on like a number scale for pain. It was a 2 out of 10 for general pain, and on the fingertips. And I asked, like, where do you usually extract the material for this monitor? And he says from the fingertips, rotating the sites between the index, middle, and ring finger on both hands on a regular basis. Have you had any? And I asked, have you had any technical problems? He's like, no, but if I did, if a technical problem did occur, I would just replace it immediately. That's what he shared with me as well. And I was like, And does it successfully bring results every single time? And usually, he shared with me, usually 99% of the time. However, errors with blood samples do occur, usually being not enough for a blood strip. That's usually the reason why. Just get another sample, try to pull up a little bit more blood into that blood strip, and it worked a second time. And I finally asked, are there any drawbacks to the use of the blood glucose monitor? He was like, only one really, and that is you have sore fingers constantly from trying to pull blood samples from the fingers to measure glucose. Alright, so that was a short interview covering around from a selection of questions I picked, being 13 questions in total I asked that I wanted to use for this that I wanted to share in this video for this interview as a summary of the video that I had. Thank you for watching this, and have a nice day.